Hello and good morning and welcome back to Foundation, a beautiful game that I haven't played for a week now. Let's get right into it. We're back in our lovely little village of Quabbleshire after about a week of not being here. And things are going pretty well. It's actually promotion season, so we're going to go take care of that real quick while we have money and before we lose all the money. First things first, the soldier. And let's go ahead and promote a couple serfs. We actually have a lot of serfs here available for promotion, and these will then get their housing. We're going to start by doing level 3s, just so we can try to get as many people in as we can. That was level 2. I want to try to get as many serfs as we can, besides the unemployed. You know what? We can probably do all the serfs, besides the unemployed. Oh, we just barely can't. Alright, that's fine. We're all getting new houses. We have room for housing, and we'll designate more room for housing too as needed. Because we can see, I mean, we don't have entirely enough room, I guess. I think what's going to happen is a lot of these people are going to live in this area, which is exactly where I want them to live, so I'm content with that. I really like that idea. Also, there's a lot of desirability here, so let's go. We can't afford the tile, I just spent all of our money. It's fine. One thing we do need to do, I was looking around our village, trying to figure out where I left off last time, and we need another dairy hut, because, let's get back here, kind of just out of the way. We have barely any cheese, and I feel like cheese is a very important resource no matter where you are. Also, we completed a bakery. How exciting. I don't know if we have any villagers available to assign, but if we do, we shall assign them. Yep, we got some bakers now. We have some millers. We do need these these granaries are done. I have one villager in each. Seems good to me. They'll get going. I think they have all the resources they need. Apparently we have a new military mission available. Is our military out on a mission? They are not out on a mission, so we can send them out on a new mission. I feel like we were lacking villagers. We only have 8. Yeah, we lost 2 villagers. We lost 2 soldiers. Well, what we'll do is we can assign 2 more to our military, if I remember how to do it, because I don't. There we go. So they'll go ahead and get trained up. We gotta make sure they have a weapon. The other villagers, I'm sure, will assist. Look at all those weapons that we have. That's actually quite a bit. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and get trained. I want them to be fully trained before they head out on their expedition. So they can be... Oh, I found a marble deposit. I don't really care for a marble deposit, to be fair, because we already have one, and we don't... This has 3 marble deposits on it, and we don't really need any of them. And we can't afford any prospecting. Study blueprint. One villager lacks space for housing. That means they don't have room to build. Ooh, okay. Oh, let's just kind of expand this zoning as much as we can. It's a very average area. Not sure what we can do to make it more spicy for them to live in. Let's put a well right here. Oh, I can't afford the well anymore. I'm thinking as well, up this way, we're going to build a monastery, like on top of this hill. So this is pretty much as far as these guys go. We'll have the monastery like there. I was going to do that today, but we don't really have money because I spent it all. So that's my stupidity right there. A monk is approaching. What we can get to try to improve things down here is another well. Because people love living near wells. I don't know what's about it. I guess it's the source of water that the people like? I don't know. Oh, the automated fountain is complete, and I really think it ties this area together nicely. My one gripe, because I always have to have a gripe, this front of the building is very flat, and I don't know what to do about it. I could put like a smaller one of these up here, maybe. But I feel like it's going to be very hard to make it look decent. I would love to get like a stained glass window, but I can't get it to snap and I can't raise it up when it's low. So, oh, we also have the Knight statue masterpiece and the gem encrusted masterpiece. The thing that's really sad to me is you're only allowed 3 masterpieces, and I would definitely have fun making more than 3. So it is what it is. Well, I guess what I could do is I can use one of these, actually 2 of these even, just like this. Alright. Raise it up. Oh, it's gone. Raise it up. There are different heights. That's not really ideal. More the same height? Yeah, there we go. So if I can get it to sit in here nicely without snapping to everything, it might be good to add a... Oh, we have red here. I'm stuck with going to house. I'm stuck with going to house. No, you're not. Where are you going? We have several people stuck while going to house. I don't know what house they're talking about. Can I click on house? Oh, I can't click on house. Why are you stuck going to this house? Weird. I wonder if it built it so the entrance is blocked by this granary. Oh, that's somewhat okay. See if we can make that look better. Kind of stuck in a weird place with trying to expand on this building. I want to give it a little bit more... That masterpiece is really loud. It actually scared me half to death. And it did it while I was doing the intro earlier. And I had the sound off, but it still scared me a ton. See, I like the idea of using these to add just a tad bit more texture to the building. It has very flat walls, and I don't like flat walls. That's just a me thing. But I feel like there really isn't a good way for me to add it, because it snaps to random things, and... I don't know. It's hard to get it to snap nicely. Or to sit nicely. Ooh, maybe there. I think there's potential for that idea. That looks somewhat good. Alright, let's get another arch off the end of it so I can use it as a size reference. Here we go. Rain does change a bit here, so it might not look good if I do it from here, but we'll try it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll move that there. And we'll get another one. Underway. I love how I'm already expanding this church, even though it really is complete. It doesn't need any expansion. I just wanted to look a little nicer. Because it looks great, but it's very flat. I like flat walls. Alright, we gotta move this bit in a bit. Like that. Alright. I think that's something we can do. And we'll just add a... Let's leave that as a test. We'll run it. And we'll see how it really acts in terms of texture. I think it will look good. Alright, all the worries are gone. No new people are joining the village. I assume it's on residential spacing. Residential space is low. I agree. We need more land set aside for people to live in that's high enough desirability where people will actually live there. Look at the little fishing boat gliding away. I don't want to put any down here. None that's going to go here. I would love this little bit of land, but we really don't have the money for it. Really need to send our military out. You know what? They're trained enough. Let's go. We'll accept an easy mission. That way they don't die. And we can actually send everyone but the novices and not really have to worry about it. Alright, go off on the expedition. Go make Quabbleshire proud again. Let's see. Really isn't desirability there. I'm trying to think of like where's the best places to build these. I don't have a lot of land options here. I can build another church and build it this way, which might be one of the better ideas. Although I don't know if it's near enough to anything it needs to be. Although we've been expanding a lot over here in terms of housing. That wouldn't hurt to add some over here. Alright, let's do that. So we'll build a church. We'll keep it simply. A simple church, a rustic church. Alright, we'll build it right here. Lovely. I'm not really sure how to best build this for it to look good. Because I want to avoid keeping all rustic churches looking the same. That's just kind of lame. What other designs have we done? These two are pretty much similar. It would be a good simple design that I haven't done yet. Here, let me grab tower. We just stick it in the back like this. Not snap to anything. Just right here in the back. Powering up. Ooh, wrong one. That's annoying. Alright. Wrong one again. Alright, you come out here. Grow. And then go back. Oh, we completed a warehouse somewhere. Like that. Alright. And just a little taller. Cool. Very simple church. You hardly have enough money to build it. But it will have to do. Its goal is to create happiness in the area. And that it shall. We also need a well right down here. We really are hurting for money big time. I'm not stone cutter camp. A well. Put it right here. And then this whole area will become residential zoning. Also, I don't think that's marked as an extraction zone. You can see the desirability just went up. Extraction zone. Cool. Alright, houses are already going in. Great. As I said, we're having a money problem. We need to figure out where that's coming from. We are buying a lot of things in terms of trade. That's a good place to start to see if we can limit that. What are we buying a ton of? And I assume it's tools. Just knowing me, Buy until inventory reaches. Yep. Let's sell all above. Because we're producing tools. I think we should be producing enough tools. I mean, we're sitting relatively low, but we aren't building a lot right now that requires tools, so that means we can stockpile a bit. We aren't going to do promotion season. Why can't I select things? There we go. So the blacksmith is hard at work producing tools there. Iron deposit is mining? Confused. That's a stone deposit. I don't know where this is. Where are you? Oh, that's on the way out there. That's so confusing. I didn't realize I built that there. That looks cool though. You know, I'm all for it. That's a quartz deposit we don't really need. This has enough people working at it. This has enough people working at it. So we should be producing enough iron to really not have to worry about anything, is what I'm hoping. Although we are in a deep deficit still. We are really buying a lot through trade. What else are we buying? We are buying planks. Don't buy planks, sell planks. All above 150. Keep my troops with me. Alright. Let's see, what else are we buying? That is quite literally it. We were buying planks and tools out the wazoo. We are now not. Also, it's interesting. I had an error earlier. We can't see it right now, but it was saying that there isn't enough wood for extraction. Look at all this stuff set for extraction. There is plenty of wood available for extraction. So I don't know what's on about. We have plenty of wood. Also, how many unemployed villagers do we have? Because I am legitimately curious. None. We have no unemployed villagers. It's because we can't really get new people moving into the village because we don't have residential space for them to live. Because I promoted so many people to serf. So that was pretty much instant problems. Let's go ahead and get some more residential spacing in around here. It's pretty low, I'm not gonna lie. Another market down this way probably couldn't hurt, but we don't have a ton of money. A ton of villagers. We don't have a ton of villagers, to be fair. Bakery is done here. This is the warehouse. I don't remember what it was even gonna hold. So we'll have to remember that. Oh, I think it was for cloth. I'm gonna keep this empty for now. Simply because we are short on villagers. Oh god, that's annoying and loud. We need to think of more appropriate places to put the new villagers. And we built something, didn't we? The dairy farm. That's not done yet. I'm trying to think, because I feel like there was something that we built that needed a villager. I have no clue what it is. Well, there's a builder's workshop that doesn't have builders in it. The blacksmith will one of two people. That one actually could use a new villager. Market tender doesn't have anyone working in it. When is it? It's a cheese one. You know what? We don't really need to sell cheese yet here, so it's fine. Also, we don't have any jewelry selling. Are we even producing jewelry yet? Because I knew we were supposed to. Here-ish. Yeah, right here. Not really producing much. Interesting. It needs more gems. Where's the nearest warehouse? Here it is. I swear there's a warehouse that held gems. I don't see one. Though there might be, and I just might be dumb, to be fair. There probably is. And I am probably blind. A monk is approaching the village. Well, I don't care. Oh, my soldiers were victorious, so that should mean that we have more money. We can buy this plot of land, increase our residential zoning in the area. All is good. That's good to see. As soon as I come back, I'm going to buy this tile. Alright, we are a bit struggle busing right now. Although on the bright side, we are not spending money on trade. We are exporting a lot of stuff, not buying anything, which is good. What we need to do. But we are spending a lot on taxes. And buying this tile here will not help it. It's going to cost us 50 gold coins in taxes, which is a shame. But when they come back, we can buy the tile. More people living in the village, the better. Which we can just do like that. Now more people will be able to live in the village. And we're all good to go. Should be soon. And we can send the soldiers right back out after they heal up. Let's see what the monk wants. Let's see if we can help the monk. You want planks. You know what we can actually do? We can do planks. So let's look at our estates window here. Trade bonus. Here would be very nice in Kingdom. So we'll assist the king. We'll send the planks. And we'll get the trade bonus. Which means more money for us. Which, who doesn't love more money? Oh, we've completed the tavern that exists. Also, I'm stuck with going to house. It's the same house. Is it because of where it is? I think it's because of where it's built. Let's delete it. They'll rebuild it. I'm hoping that's the problem. They'll rebuild it for sure. I'm sure they will. Yeah, look at that. They rebuilt it. And they shouldn't have a problem getting there now, is what I'm hoping. But we really need more villagers. Residential space is still low. Oh, the brewery's done. Oh, I don't have a villager to assign. A shame. That's a shame. Our thing is, our builders don't have that much wood. Which is confusing again, because the amount of extraction zones I have set for wood is plentiful. You know what we should do? Where's our plank sawmills? I don't really remember. That's a sawmill. That is a sawmill. Go on pause. Because we don't need planks that much right now. I just have to remember to turn it back on later. Oh, we finally got a new villager. Yes. Our residential space has gone up to average. I'm sure we have another sawmill somewhere. And I also want to put it on pause. It's over here. Alright. Go on pause. Because as much as I want tons of it, we need wood more so right now so people's houses can be built. Because look at all these houses that aren't being built at all. That's a church. Although it does require planks. You know what? I'll keep one of the two going. Keep this one because it's a little slower. And that should help the problem for a little bit at least. So we should really get those built. But again, we're a wood problem still. It's an ever consistent wood problem, to be honest. Which is weird because I really don't know what to do about it anymore. If we go to workplace list, we go down to foresters camps. Actually, no, those are the ones that plant trees. Lumber camps, we have this many of them, and they're all fully stocked with people, and we never have enough wood. It's impressive. Let's see what else we need. We have 2 stone deposits here, which we aren't actually using. This warehouse, that's the new one. Yeah, I seem pretty well staffed. I'll use another forager in the foraging hut. Because more food is never a bad thing. You know what? Let's get another builder. We had 1 villager to assign. In case you didn't know. Wow, all the wheat fields have been picked. I want to plant more, to be honest. I do want a couple more. Actually, I think we can probably expand this one just a little bit. Down this way. Just like that. Although there still is that forest there, which needs to go. You know what I'm going to get rid of for now? This extraction zone right here. We'll let those trees just exist and vibe. But we're going to get rid of the extraction zone that surrounds it. Because there's more important trees we need to get rid of for now. Like here, here. All of these. There's some back here. We'll have to keep an eye on that and make sure they don't get rid of too many trees. But as long as they're getting rid of them, that's what counts. I really don't know what's happening with those. I don't even know where half of them are, to be honest. There's one here, which obviously cuts down these trees mainly. Oh, we have 4 new villagers. Great. Well, look at that spread. We have 10 citizens, 59 commoners, 173 serfs, and 11 newcomers. We're doing pretty good. I mean, our money is still an issue. I feel like it's one of those things that will be an issue for a long time. Kind of what needs to happen is people need to buy more, which means we need a stronger supply chain. That would give us more money into the economy. Because it says 1 bear, 2 berry. I don't really know what that number means. Because this is how much it has in stocked. Oh, is that reserved? Yeah, it's reserved. Okay. So these are fully in stock, and that's what we need. We need to make sure that these pretty much are always in stock, because that is our source of selling. And the higher promotion people are, the more they'll spend. Which is the thing we need to keep in mind. Also, this jewelry is just not distributing at all. I guess it really isn't producing many. Yeah, you don't seem to have enough of any of that. I wonder if moving that closer to deposits will be a good thing. Would be a good thing. Also, the 4 new villagers have arrived. Let's get a new brewer. Let's begin selling beer here. Is what I'm thinking. Alright. Interesting. They're both double stacked. Service counter. Alright. We sell... Oh, we can sell wine, but we're going to sell beer. And then we'll increase the capacity of the cavern for now. We can always change things around later. Like add another service counter or something. That should theoretically help us. That way it's also just not sitting there idle. I really like how this tavern looks. It's simple, but looks good. There's enough detail in there for me to be happy with it. Kind of is what I'm looking at. Alright, we do need to assign our other 3 villagers that we have. Also, it's promotion season again, but we can't afford to promote anyone unless there's a military member. Nope, no military members. Come back to that, though, because we didn't promote anyone. Let's think here. There was something I wanted to do. Does anyone remember what it was? Oh, I needed more builders. Well, I guess the problem isn't necessarily the builders, it's the lack of... Actually, no, we're doing fine on wood. Alright, more builders. And let's look back at our workplace list. We have to get a new market tender there. We do not have a new market tender put there. Also, it looks like we fixed our residential space problem. I think that's going to be a problem in and out as we continue to just expand the village like crazy, because that's what we've been doing. Also, we have enough money where we can promote 11 commoners, and I think that's something I want to do. Because commoners now need 2 different types of food source. And that's where they're gonna be really useful. So we're gonna go focus on the level 6s. So I think those are theoretically the ones with more money. I don't know. They might just buy more expensive goods, is what I'm hoping. And let's do some level 5s. The problem with promoting like this is it pulls them randomly from around the world, around Quabbleshire, meaning that we're gonna have a housing problem for a little bit. This was discussed on one of my previous videos. There's a comment on that video. I don't remember exactly which video it was, but it gave really good insight into how this process works and how they kind of decide they need to do housing and stuff. It's worth a read. Also, we have 9 villagers lacking housing. I think that's waiting for houses to be built, like this one, for example, which we can prioritize, and it should get built. Oh, the dairy farm's done! Oh, and we have houses upgrading already. That was pretty predictable, to be honest. Let's prioritize that house construction. That's a well. The church here is getting built. I don't know where else there's houses under construction that need to be motivated. I'm sure. Oh, we lost a villager due to unhappiness. That, I assume, is one of the villagers that was waiting for its house to be built. I don't know, it's going that way. It probably is from that house. Alright, that's fine. We don't need you anyways. We actually have plenty of land here that's available for a house to go in, but no one seems to want to build in. Which, oh, we have another house upgrading. We're going to have a couple of those for a while. We do need to assign a dairy farmer. There we go. Oh, and give it some cows. It's hard to be a dairy farm without cows, right? Alright, there they come. That's probably enough. That will just kind of increase cheese production a little bit. And I think we should get a cheese stand out in this bit of town. We don't already have one. We do not. Let's get a cheese stand. I'm always welcoming of one. Food stall, let's put one here. Give it one of these. It's gonna cost us 50 gold coins. It's because of that bit. Alright, get building. Nothing too special there. Where's the house upgrading? This house, alright. Make sure the construction gets done yesterday. Go. This one just finished, that's good. Oh, and over here is the other bit of town where houses are going in. I'm trying to remember where they all are so I can make sure they're prioritized, so people aren't unhappy that their house isn't built. I really do love how the village is growing. I keep mentioning this, but it's really pretty. Also, this is an old thing I did with the trees here, and they just look great just surrounding those houses. Like, Quabbleshire is definitely a growing town. I really love the church here. I wish these were more upgraded houses, but I think they'll get there eventually. I want it to be a little bit more crowded than it currently is. I was kind of encouraging a street along here. You can kind of see it in the shaping. It happened back here for whatever reason. Don't really know why. It's okay. We'll survive. Building complete well. Oh, we finished a well. Well. Yeah. Okay, we can get rid of that extraction zone there. I just want to keep an eye on these, just so I can get rid of them as they go, and eventually give this extraction zone back. Oh, what is the envoy want? Okay, I have an extraction zone in my hand. Hello. You would like berries? Where could I send berries to most assist me in the process of giving berries? I'm thinking the clergy. We really need to get the monastery. I think next time Even though it's one thing I want to do today, we're going to get the monastery built. And let's go ahead and send our army. This is a really bad camera angle. There we go. Send the army out on a mission. Do we have just a difficult one? Here we go. Yeah. Send the troops right away. Get back up to the top, and let's assign the army. Go make Quabbleshire proud. Bring us back lots of money. Do great. Oh, and look, speaking of money, we are poised to be able to build the monastery next time, which is great because we have the money to do it. We've kind of come out of the recession that we were stuck in for a little bit there. Through promotions, that's what we'll say it was. I don't really know what the problem was per se, but promotions tend to help. I mean, alright, so promotions in this game both cause and solve problems. Because it can help grow the amount of people that can participate in the economy, more so. But it can create new problems in terms of needs. So you have to make sure you have the needs available to then help the economy. Kind of how I see it playing out in this game. Which is why I was checking all these stands to make sure they had stock. Like, the fish is pretty redundant. No one's buying fish. No one needs fish. It's pretty low down on the list. But if bread, per se, were to run out, they would then buy fish and be happy. Which I think is also why we sell fish. Can we sell fish? Yeah, we can sell fish. Are we selling fish? I should check this. We sell... Oh no. That's bad. We sell it while we're over 150 fish. Let's increase that to 200, just for safety. Good. How much do we have in general right now? Oh, 18 villagers are lacking housing. I think they're waiting for houses to be built. We have 258. Alright. Well, right now, so fish is going to be the primary resource during the storm, because fish grows the best during storms. And the other ones don't grow as well, so the other ones are going to sell out. Well, fish will still be in stock, so people can start buying fish. Also, something happened. What happened? Oh, happiness was what it was. Let's look here. Let's see what houses were the ones that need to be built. Make sure they're prioritized. You're a soldier. You're struggling on luxury. Yeah, I can see that being a problem. This isn't really producing gems all that well. This doesn't really have much beer in stock. This has all the beer in stock. Interesting. That's a different problem than I was thinking we would need to solve right now. We're going to switch you to wine. We don't have a ton of wine, but we'll switch that one to wine. Alright, so soldiers you can kind of ignore. What's your problem? You don't have a home. Why is your happiness low? Dude? I don't... Oh, you work really far away from you live. You live down here. Technically. That's a problem. You have to go really far to fulfill needs. Okay, that's understandable. See, where do you live? Your house is fine. You work 95 meters from home? That's not that bad. Alright. I can't seem to quite figure out where our problem is, per se. I mean, it would be from this menu you can kind of solve it. See, okay, you work all the way down here. Oh no, you live down there. You work here. Alright. This is... Oh, I am sorry. This is going all over the place. You can see... Alright, this one's really angry. It's waiting for their house to be built. Prioritize house construction quickly. I feel like this is going to be, generally speaking, what the problem is across the board. Alright, the soldiers were victorious. Is just these houses that have been waited to be built for a long time. We are kind of short on wood. So make sure we allocate the resources to those houses. So was there a house here? Yeah, there's a house here. That are under construction. That way people can be happy about it. Also, we have a mandate we can do. Where's our... Here we go. Let's study this blueprint because I'm curious. We'll probably find out that one next time. But for the most part, that's all we have time for today. If you enjoyed, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more, and I'll be seeing you all next time. Bye for now.